Hello, how are you? I got something to share with you this morning. I want you to seize the moment. This is your time. I want you to like this page and share it. Y'all better get up. I want to share some stuff with you this morning. And I need some signs to indicate that y'all can hear me. I'm in the studio by myself. So I hope that y'all can see me, because I got something on my mind. My kids say, Dad, don't go on for long. People like just 30 seconds or a minute, and that's fine. I said, are you kidding me? All the stuff that's going on, all the toxic, negative, crazy stuff that's going on in the world 24/7, and you say that all I should do is speak for 30 seconds or a minute, and people are depressed, are lonely, feeling hopeless, suicidal, and helpless? Are you kidding me? No. The reason the world is like it is now because people of darkness are outworking people who have consciousness and a sense of optimism and a sense of responsibility and a sense of oughtness that I should be saying something, stepping up and doing my part to make the world a better place. If you understand what I'm talking about, I want you to like this page and share it. And I want you to know my message is not for everybody. I ain't trying to get everybody. No. And I'm going to talk longer than these young folks. Why? I got something to say. I'm 78. Okay, I don't know how much time I got left. Let me tell you, I'm going to live full and die empty, like Miles Monroe said. Dr. Miles Monroe said, live full and die empty. No. I mean, and listen, if you understand what I'm talking about, I want you to like this page and share it, but also let me see some hearts or some flames or something. If you're ready for something this morning, it's breakfast with Les Brown, inspiration with Les Brown. If you're hungry for your greatness, if you're ready to move your life from where you are now to where you want to go, if you are stuck and ready to get unstuck, I want you to listen to me. I ain't playing with you. I'm coming for you this morning. I got up early. I'm all dressed up for you. Got my best cologne on me. Yeah, you can't smell it. No, you can't. Okay. And I took my mask off. No. Look here. Listen, if you're ready to be motivated and move this morning, and, oh, my sister, Margaret Ann, what you up doing up so early? You know, Mama comes, when Mama would get up, that's my sister, Margaret Sampson. Mama would raise all the blinds. I mean, when I get up, I want everybody to get up. I don't want nobody sleeping when I get up. No. I raise all the blinds just like Mama did. I said, no, y'all got to get up. Let the sun shine in, like the fifth dimension would say. Like this page and share it. Like it and share it if you're ready to hear something this morning. Because it's a time, it's a different kind of place, and it's a time to seize the moment, this great opportunity. It's a time to turn things to your advantage. And there are people who are more concerned about a basketball playoff game than what's going on in their own lives. Now, I want to see some hearts and some thumbs and something to indicate that I'm on. Margaret Ann, how you doing this morning, baby? Okay, like this page and share it. I guess I don't see any response other than my sister only got an audience of one. Oh, no. Okay, maybe there's something I have not done right. I don't see anything else there. It's okay. It's okay. Well, Margaret, I'm going to talk to you this morning. Your big brother going to talk to you this morning. You know, I was thinking, when I got up this morning, I was thinking about the fact about dying a life of no regrets. If I died now, what is it that I would regret? A lot of people talk about the things that they call it this special place where we are, a world of distractions. But they're talking about all the stuff that's going on. And I have a list of things that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be about my Father's business. And if you got some goals and dreams, I want you to listen to what I'm going to share with you this morning. And like this page and share it and notify some other people. Well, who is this for? This is for people who have goals and dreams. This is for people who are depressed or feeling helpless or powerless. Who is this message for? This is for people who are entrepreneurs. This is for people who are trying to figure out, what do I do now? This is for people who've lost their jobs, facing eviction, foreclosure, going through some stuff, going through some drama. Who is this message for? It's for you. If you sometimes you just need an infusion of something positive, something to keep you going, something to lift your spirit, it's for you. If you're hungry, somebody say, I'm starving. Talk about hungry, I'm starving. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. I tell the angels, don't wake me up at 3:30 in the morning. Please don't. Please don't wake me up. I'm fine if y'all wake me up at 6:30 or 7 o'clock. No. They say no. Between 3:15 and 3:30, I wake up. They say that's something that old folks do. Okay, I'm not old folks. No, I'm just 78. No, that's all. But I got something for you this morning. Saturday morning breakfast with Les Brown. Saturday morning motivation with Les Brown. I got something for you. Now, I'm not going to talk too long because my kids tell me, don't talk long. Okay. Whatever. You got too much dip on your chip. Let me share something with you. Aurelia said this, live each day as if it were your last. I don't know how much time I have left. I visited a friend of my daughter's last week. And when I walked in the room, his family members said, whoa, look. First time he smiled in 3 weeks. I didn't even know him, but he knew my daughter, and she spoke so highly about him. I went to the hospital just to say hello. And the next day, he was out of here. He's gone. We don't know how much we have left in us to do and how much time that has been allocated for us to do the work that we want to do. And so one of the things that I want to share with you this morning, live each day as if it were your last, because one day it will be. Here's something else. Live your life the way you want to live your life. I came here to motivate and inspire people. I was chosen to do this work. This is my calling. Write this down. Live your life the way you want to live your life. When I leave here, you know what they're going to say? Boy, that Les Brown, Mamie Brown's baby boy, Dorothy Bell's pride and joy, he motivated people hard. He wasn't playing. I heard him when I was a kid. I'm telling you, I was talking to a guy, and he said, Mr. Brown, I said, man, I heard you when I was in junior high school. I said, is that right? Yeah. I said, okay, wow. And, I like what Miles said. Miles said, live full, die empty. Miles was 60 years old when he died in a plane crash. It's like he had a premonition, but he'd written 40 books that became bestsellers. He did some work before he left here. We're all going to go. Nobody has figured out how to get out of here alive. There's some work for you to do. And this is no time to be sleeping in. When you got people working to reverse all the progress that we've made, you got people like this, I don't want to call any names, Ron DeSantis in Florida, where I was born, that don't want the story of Rosa Parks told in the public schools, don't want to have in the books of black history. Oh, that will make our children feel shame. Are you kidding me? Just look at what's going on now. This is no time to be sleeping in. This is time to be an active force for good. This is no time to sit back and watch and say, oh, ain't it awful? No. I've got children. I've got grandchildren. I got great-grandchildren. And so we owe it to them to continue to be an active force in life. And I got some more stuff in me. I haven't given my best speech yet. No, I have not done my best work. I got some more books in me. If you got some more stuff in you, if you knew that if you had your life to live over again, you could have done more than what you've done thus far, let me see some flames. I don't know if I'm the only one. I done got up. Look here, come on. You know you got to be important for me. I done got up and got all dressed up, honey, and covered all my gray, so y'all could see my gray hair, and put my tie on and everything. I tell you something. I said no, no. I said I'm here to motivate and inspire, and part of the process is knowing that we have to start not taking life casually, that this is a very different place and we can handle it. This is the time, and I want you to think about this. Turn adversity to your advantage. A lot of people are very upset and frightened, intimidated by artificial intelligence. Well, I want to tell you, like Bob and Gay and Tammy Terrell, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Come on. I want to say, keep it real intelligence. And part of keeping it real intelligence is living with a sense of urgency and standing on your faith. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power and of love and of sound mind. This is a time to be creative and innovative and relentless and unstoppable and snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. This is a time for us to stand up and be counted and make our impact. This is a time to live a life that will outlive you. If you're a speaker, if you're a coach, if you're a trainer, if you're an entrepreneur, and if you aren't, you need to become one, because there's no such thing as job security. Statistics are indicating artificial intelligence will replace over 300 million jobs. Well, what does that mean? I tell you what it means. That means that there are 300 million people now have the opportunity to become entrepreneurs. That's what it means. Helen Keller said it best: when one door closes, another door opens. But many people stand back, look at, and complain and talk about the closed door. They don't see the open door. Had I not been fired from my job as a disc jockey at WVKO radio station in Columbus, Ohio, I would have never discovered that I have the ability to become a state representative. That door closed, which opened up another door that introduced me to a part of myself that I did not know. There's some abilities, some talents in you that you haven't reached for yet. I remember, listen to this, I remember paying a guy who's a corporate executive, had a lot of admiration for him, still do, MBA, and I talked to him and told him my goal and dream about what I wanted to do as a motivational speaker. Have you ever shared your dream and goals with someone that you admired and you needed some coaching from them? And I hired him as a consultant. I wasn't looking for something free. I came there and I pay for what I want. I believe put your money where your mouth is. And after I paid him, he said, I want to share something with you. And I said, what is it? He said, I wouldn't hire you. I said, why? He said, if it were in fact possible to speak to corporations like AT&T that I work for, IBM, Xerox, I've been doing this for years. I got an MBA. You have no college training. You have no experience. If it were in fact possible to speak to Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 50 companies, you think I'll still be here? He said, man, you know, you got the gift of gab, but you need to forget about that. You won't be able to do that. I wouldn't hire you, and I know you, and you're my friend. And I said, whoa. I said, I'm sorry to hear that. I left and went to get in my car with my mentor, Mike Williams. And his wife told me, sometime later. She said, they looked at me getting in the car from the kitchen window, and she asked him, do you think he will listen to you? He respects what you say, and give up this idea about becoming a motivational speaker? And he said, no. And she was astonished. She asked him, why not? And he said, because he doesn't know enough to know he can't do it. See, sometimes you've got to be intelligently ignorant. That many times we talk ourselves out of stuff, being practical, being logical, being realistic. I like what Donna Lawrence says. He said, it might not make sense, but it makes faith. Yeah, there's some stuff that you can do. And because the odds are so great, because you've never done it before, because you have no experience, because you don't have the money and you don't have the credentials, that people will rule that out for you. But they don't know you like that. No, it might not make sense, but it makes faith. If that's what's in your heart, where your heart is, there your treasure is also. If you understand what I'm talking about, if you can feel a brother up in here, let me see some flames. If you know what I'm talking about. This thing called life is not playing, and we should not be playing either. Live life on your terms. Don't die an unlived life. And that's what most people do. They're dying unlived lives. They're not putting themselves at risk. They're not challenging themselves. They're not pushing themselves. No, life is for living, not for worrying, not for being depressed, not for feeling overwhelmed, not for feeling like a loser, not living life as a victim. Life is to be lived victoriously. Don't just give lip service. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Do you really believe that? I like what Mary McLeod Bethune said. Pray as if everything depends upon God, but work as if everything depends upon you. Come on, somebody. Oh, behave. Yes, he's loose. He's loose. Oh, my goodness. He's gone off this morning. Yes, he is. Let me see some flames. Call the fire department. Yes. I'm telling you what I know this morning. That's why I got up this morning. I said, look, I'm 78. I don't know how much time I got left. I'm going to speak my way out of here. You hear me? I told my kids, if they tell you, oh, your father died. Hey, don't just take their word for it. Go down to the morgue and sneak a microphone in my hand. And if I don't grab it and say, this is me, LB Triple P, Les Brown, your platter playing papa. There were none before me and there will be none after me. You got to be hungry. If I don't grab that microphone, you can call your brothers and sisters and say, Dad's gone. Who says that kind of stuff? He's out of his mind. Yes, you got to be out of your mind. Let that mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. See, if you want to make it today, you got to be out of your mind, because the mind that you are in right now won't serve you. Oh, he's on fire, baby. Or as Reverend Ike said, you can't lose with the stuff I use. He's on fire. See, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what has happened to you. The only thing that really matters is what happens in you. See, the reason that most people are failing today, they're focused on what happened to them. No, so what? So what? I have a friend, Pauline Ahi. Pauline was born without any arms and without any legs. And I was training a group of speakers. And I said, I want you to write down the biggest challenges that you're facing today so I can share with you how to tell a story about where you are and what you need to do to get through it, so you can have the skill set so that you can teach other people how to do the same thing that you're actively engaged in doing because you want to just be the messenger. You also have a message. So I waited for about 15 minutes, and then I saw people at this table where Pauline Ahi was, and they say, whoa. So I walked over to the table and said, what's up? And they were taking their paper off the table. I said, where's your list? Why don't you read and share with members at your table what's going on with you in your life right now? Because we give a message from our mess. And they said, no. And I asked them, why not? We looked at Pauline, and she writes with a pen in her mouth. And we asked her, where's the list of the things that you have for you that you're facing right now? And Pauline said, I don't have any problems. And as if somebody would say, shut the front door. No legs, no arms, right with a pencil in her mouth. And she said, I don't have no problem. I ain't got no problems to write down for y'all. No, I'm making life happen. I'm doing it, baby. I got a husband. Oh, there are no good men around. I got a baby. Come on, somebody. I ain't got no problems. Whoa! As my mother would say, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, behave. I took it myself. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, you are blessed. You are blessed and highly favored. You've been given authority and dominion over everything. No, this is a time to make decisions. You're one decision away from your breakthrough. You're one decision away from a new relationship. You're one decision away from creating your own business. You're one decision away from getting unstuck and living the life that you were chosen out of 400 million sperm to live. You are one decision away from turning adversity to your advantage. I ain't playing with you. No. Talked to Sabrina from Turks and Turcos, and and she said, you covered on Facebook today? She's in London. I said, yes, I'm covered on today. I ain't playing. Yeah, I'm up early. And I'm saying to you, this is an incredible time. This is your time. You were born to win. This is the time for you to seize the moment. This is the time for you to focus on, what do I do with the time that I have left? This is no time. You're not given the luxury of being depressed and feeling hopeless and suicidal and saying, oh, I'm lonely. No. This is a time to make stuff happen. This is your time. You are here because of God's grace and mercy. I was at Cancer Centers of America the other day, and guy said, how you doing? I said, I'm cancer-free, I'm debt-free, and I'm drama-free. He said, whoa. He said, man, I need more patients like you. I said, yeah, you should have them like that. I'm not going to be walking around here like I have one foot on the banana peeling and the other one in the graveyard. The only thing that I feel bad about today, being here at Cancer Centers of America, this is not the day that y'all make the bread pudding. They got the best bread pudding in the world. Do you hear me? Now, they shouldn't be serving that, because cancer loves sugar, but that bread pudding, boy, they got some bread pudding, honey. No, please, don't sleep on that one. Yes, indeed. I don't know who make that bread pudding back there, but you can't eat it with your shoes on like my mama's sweet potato pie. So, back to you right now. Oh, behave. This is your time. Smile. Live life with a spirit of gratitude. A lot of folks didn't wake up this morning. Smile. Be glad you're still here. I woke up this morning, I said, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, behave. Look at you. Yes, you're still here. After all you've been through, you're still here. After all you're going through, you're still here. That means that God is not through with you yet. And I'm saying to you, you've got the power. You got the power to do more with your life. This is your time. This is your moment to seize it. But you don't know what I've gone through. Do you know what this is? The world's smallest violin, playing the world's saddest song. Life be lifing. It happens to all of us. Think it not strange that you face the fiery furnaces of this world. You will, not you might, you will have tribulations. Work through it. Because the power of that is you get to discover a part of yourself that you don't know. Your comfort zone is your danger zone. I ain't playing with you. It's your danger zone. You're listening to me because what's in me is in you. All I'm doing is confirming and telling you what's in you. I'm calling you forth. Lazarus, come forth. Oh, yes, I'm calling you forth. Listen to me right now. You got it like that. Yes. Oh, behave. This first time I saw a waving dog. Is that Miles? I don't know. But listen. Nina Simone Bentley, she's got a dog named Miles. Okay, she named him after Miles Davis. The millenniums don't know Miles Davis. Here's something else. Not only do you want to live with a sense of urgency, but go all in. When I do seminars and workshops and I work with speakers, I ask them, how many of you know if you had your life to live over again, you could have done more than what you've done thus far? And I want to ask you that question. I said, be honest. And I raised my hand too. And the majority of people raise their hands. And so I'm saying to you right now, go all in. A.L. Williams said, all you can do is all you can do. And all you can do is enough, but make sure you do all you can do. The reason that most of us are not living our dreams and living somebody else's dream is because of the fact we're half-stepping. Average is over, baby. It's over. The 40-40 plan is over, where you can go to college, graduate, get a job, work for 40 years, and retire in 40%, which wasn't enough in the first place. That's gone. This is a new day. This requires a new mindset. This requires a new skill set. This requires new relationships. Did you say new relationships? Absolutely. Because your relationships, the people you hang around with, they influence and they impact you. You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends. My mother said, if you run around with 9 broke people, I guarantee you, you'll become number 10. Whoa! I got all the broke people out of my life. See, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Go on. Don't go away mad. Just go on. Go. Y'all go away from here. I feel so good this morning. Ow! I feel good. Come on. Don't make me go with you. Come on, James. Come on. I'm telling you. This is your time. I just want you to just have a spirit of gratitude right now. That you're still here, that you are here because of God's grace and mercy, that there's a greater work that you're supposed to do. Oh, I didn't say it's going to be easy. I know that we go through some stuff. I know what it is like to live with perpetual pain. You listening to somebody right now that they looked at me and said, you have 4th stage cancer. I got to give the American Cancer Center's Award of Perseverance. How'd you get that? Because I fought. I kicked cancer's butt. There's a quote I love very much. Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you don't want will automatically take over. That's why people are depressed, hopeless, feeling powerless and helpless. Why? They stop fighting. No. This is a time that you have to fight. You got to put them up. Come on now. You got to put up your dukes. And as Reverend Ike said, you can't lose with the stuff I use. Let me see some flames. Let me see some hearts. Let me see some thumbs. Can y'all tell? I feel good. I feel like jumping up right now and busting a move for you. doing the Chicago electric slide. I don't know. Whatever. Whatsoever. The mashed potatoes. The twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Y'all remember that? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so I just believe that if what you focus on, what you pay attention to, you turn into. And the reason that a lot of people are depressed and feeling hopeless and powerless and helpless is because they're inundated with looking at too many negative, toxic things on their telephone, on television. I don't watch the news. No. How you going to find out what's going on in the world? I don't mind getting summaries. Okay? But I'm like that song, remember that play? Don't nobody bring me no bad news. I can't do nothing about that. If it doesn't put food on my table, if it's not going to help me, if it's not going to lift my spirit, if it's not going to make me laugh or feel good, I don't need it. I'm eliminating people from my life. Why? Because they cause problems. Your people, family members, and friends. Sometimes, as Yahuda would tell you, that it's better to have a good friend than bad relatives. Do you know what a brother talking about this morning? Just blink your eyes. I see you. John Garcia, how you doing? Oh, we got a book coming out together. Yes. And so I'm saying to you, this is your time. This is your moment. I don't care if you don't have a dime in the bank. This is your moment. There are people gone, but you are still here. This is your time. And when you begin to call forth those things that be not as though they were, you can create miracles in your life. I ain't playing with you. I'm coming for you this morning. Because what's in me, it's in you, and the things I've done, you're going to be able to do, and even more. Like this page and share it. Because there's some people that need to hear what I'm saying this morning. See, negative news is 17 to 20 times stronger and more powerful and stay in the mind longer than positive words. I'm bringing you some good news this morning. You have greatness in you. You were born to be rich, as Bob Proctor would say. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. These things ye shall do, and greater things shall ye do. John Garcia, whose face is right there, was a part of a study of 700 people who were diagnosed with terminal cancer. That was over a decade ago. He's still here. And so we are cancer conquerors. Cancer ain't got nothing on us. We cancer conquerors. We had to kick cancer's butt so much that the cancer rate in our neighborhood dropped by 90%. Listen, that your mindset is very important. See, you don't see life with your eyes. You see it with your mind. That's why we're taught, judge not according to appearances. I remember in a time in my life I was down on my luck. And this person that I knew said, you're a loser. You ain't got nothing going for you. I don't want to deal with you. And walked away. She was judging me where I was at the time. Years later, and I came back to Miami, and I was very successful. And I spoke at this news conference, and she came backstage, and she asked, what happened? How did you accomplish what you accomplished? And I said, you didn't know me like that. You were judging me where I was. You didn't see me. No. See, all of us have our moments in the Garden of Gethsemane. Life is cyclic. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go well, sometimes they don't go well. And that's when you find out who your friends are. And that's why this is the time that you need to ask the question, as my son John Leslie would say, who should you count on and who should you count out? She did me a favor when she said what she said to me, because I knew that she didn't know me. When people show you who they are, as Maya Angelou would say, believe them and keep it moving. Here's something else. Don't underestimate yourself. You're here to do the greater work. There's some stuff for you to do, but I don't know how. It doesn't matter. There's a reason we're taught to walk by faith and not by sight. Why? Figure it out. There's never a shortage of money. There's just a shortage of thinking. There's a shortage of resourcefulness. This is a time that you must, as Peter Drucker would say, that you must unlearn, because what you know now won't serve you in this new space. You must unlearn, learn, because now you got a new set of environments and skills and things that you need to know. Today I'm going to be learning how to do uploads of videos that I record and relearn. So I made a commitment that I'm going to learn something today that I didn't know yesterday. Why? This is my anti-nursing home strategy. People talk about anti-aging. I'm into anti-nursing home. What do you mean by that? I exercise, I eat right, I'm actively engaged in life, because my children, they have their mothers, and as I get older, the mothers are getting older, and if somebody needs to be taken care of, I'm going to get the short end of the stick. They're not going to say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Look here, I don't want nobody wiping my behind. I'm going to wipe my own behind. I'm not going to look for my kids to do that. I got one who write a rap song about it, another one who will pray for it but ain't going to wipe it, another one who will get a whiff of it and faint. No! I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of the older man in me. My goal is to die young at an old age. So this is my anti-nursing home strategy. You don't use it, you lose it. I think the reason there's a proliferation of Alzheimer's and dementia is that people stop using their minds and they disengage from life. I got a brother who doesn't drive anymore. Why? Gets lost, don't know where he is. He's not engaged in life. You got to be engaged in life. You got to use this. This is to be used. This is a powerful instrument. We only use, according to scientific studies, about 5% of our talents, abilities, and skills. And so, first of all, it's great to be me. I feel so good. Yes. Because at 78, I saw, and I want you to look at, when I get through, I want you to go and find this. I spoke in Chicago to 12,000 people, and the title of the speech was called, It's Possible. And I thought about the goals that I have, and 4 books that I'm going to write before the end of the year. And the mantra that I spoke to myself as I came up with the titles and I laid out the chapters. It's possible that I can get it done before December the 25th. See, the reason that most people are living unproductive lives is because they suffer from possibility blindness. I'm saying to you, I want you to think about something that you want to do with your life. Set a new goal. Learn a new skill. Develop some new relationships. People with goals and dreams and new positive connections live longer than people who have a lot of drama in their life, who have a lot of toxic, negative people in their lives who's not going anyplace. Begin to face the reality that the best is yet to come. Your latter years will be better than your former years. That you got some more stuff in you. And our children are relying on us. They're watching us. They're depending on us. If I'm making sense to you, like this page and share it, but let me see some flames. I like to see the flames because that says, Les Brown, yes, you're on fire this morning. I know. Oh, behave. Yes, I want to make you smile. I want to make you feel good. Why? That's my job. That's what I do. I motivate you. I inspire you. I challenge you. I hold you accountable. I see the real you. Even though I can't see you, I know who you are. What's in me is also in you. You got it like that, baby. Yes. And sometimes we have to laugh through our tears. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes life can just knock you senseless. Things happen that you don't see coming. They do? Yes. And if it hasn't happened yet, just keep living. Just keep living. It's going to. But understand and know this, even if you're down now, it has not come to stay. It has come to pass. I ain't playing with you. It has come to pass. And I'm talking to you because I don't know what tomorrow holds. And my goal is to do what George Washington Carver said. Do what I can with what I have and never be satisfied. There are periods in my life that I settled. And you understand that. And many of you have done that. And I'm saying, all hands on deck. When you look at the people that are divisive, that's spreading evil, that's trying to turn back the hands of time, that's trying to restrict our ability to have access to live our dreams, that's trying to strip us of our rights to participate in the democracy, they're serious. We got to be serious. We don't want to be sitting back and watching some punk called DeSantis and let him rob our children of a quality education and want them to be indoctrinated, want them to be told what to think, not how to think. We got to step up. And what we're going through is nothing. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chesting rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet, with a stud he beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We've come over a way that with tears have been watered. We've come treading a path through the blood of the slaughtered. Don't mess with me. Don't come for me. I didn't call an Uber. Don't come for me. I'm not the one. What's happening? I don't know. I babysitted the bean pie I had yesterday. I had me a bean pie. I don't know. But I woke up this morning and I was hungry to talk to somebody this morning. I don't know. Okay. I promise to be good. I took it myself. Oh, boy. All right. So I say to you, this is your moment. Seize the moment. This is your time. Our children are watching us. Be more concerned about your dreams than who's going to win between Denver and the Miami Heat. And I'm from Miami. Okay? No. Be focused on seizing the moment and living your best life now. Yes, yes, yes. You have something special. You have greatness in you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let me see what y'all said to me this morning. Let me see. Yvonne Brown, how you doing, cousin? Delphi Doris, and how you doing, Delphi? Okay, all right. Yes, if what I shared with you had some value, let me hear from you. How you like my glasses, huh? Don't tell me. You know they cool. Don't hate. Celebrate. Hello, Mark Short. How you doing? Okay. Sharon Simpson, how you doing? I love you too, honey. Yes. Oh, behave. Eric Harrison, how you doing? Okay. So for those of you that enjoyed and got some value out of it, let me see some comments from you or some flames. And Delphi, you just go hog a whole sheet. You and Mark Short. Come on, let some other folks get through it. Eric Harrison, how you doing? He said, I'm a blessing, and you are too. Evelyn, how you doing, Evelyn? Dr. Stan Harris, Dr. Breakthrough Stan Harris, how you doing, brother? Dr. Paul Hopkins, it's a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege, my brother. Listen, always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy and Dorothy Bell Rucker's pride and joy. Hello, Dexter. How are you? I got two mothers and I'm not ashamed. I've got two mothers and I love them just the same. Bye for now, as Angela Kinslow would say. Bye for now. I hope I made your day a little brighter today. And listen, if you have a story that you want to tell, if you want to learn how you can speak and hold an audience and create an experience to take them to a place in themselves that they can't go by themselves, I have a training program. Go to lesbrown.com. But before you go, I believe you don't teach what you don't know. I want you to go to It's Possible. Les Brown, It's Possible. I want you to watch that video on YouTube, or on YouTube, Les Brown Speaking in the Georgia Dome. If you like to learn how to speak like that, I can teach you how to do that. There are people out here, I believe you don't teach stuff that you haven't done. I've done this. I know this. And I'm looking for a few people. Not everybody. I'm just looking for people that are hungry, people that are disciplined, people that are willing to put in the work. There's so many people that want it overnight. I came and I impacted and changed millions of people's lives around the world before Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram. Before all that stuff. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm 78. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. And if you want to save time and be exposed and achieve instant credibility, because if you're unknown, one of the most important things to do is to align yourself with somebody that's known. That's what you need to do. If you're unknown, when Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, the father of motivational speaking, who wrote the book, The Power of Positive Thinking, when he endorsed me, that was a game changer. So if that's you, if you got a story, if you want to learn how to tell that story and create an experience and be able to have people laugh and be on the edge of their seats and be able to use quotes and statistics and speak with power, feeling, and conviction and take them to another level of thinking, I'm your guy. Go to lesbrown.com and see our online course. And those of you that do it right now within the next 2 hours, I'm going to do a personal small group setting focus coaching with you. All right. In the meantime, as Angela Kinslow would say, bye-bye. Dr. Stan, it was so great to see your name on the screen, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. Okay.